Hey guys, what's up? This is Brett. Welcome to the Friday the 13th episode of Friday on the Turntable. Representing there with the discarded sleeve, thanks to Brent from the soundtrack from Friday the 13th. Couple things off the bat. Make sure you stick around next week for my annual edition of the best albums of the year. I'm really looking forward to presenting that to you guys. A rundown of my favorite albums of the year, as well as on my blog, I'll be sharing lists from several of my friends that are contributing lists as usual, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they chose as their favorite albums of the year. And I limited everyone to 10 picks this year, no more than 10. So please stick around for that. And yeah, so let's get started here. This one is another 2013 release. As you could tell from the title, it is Chelsea Wolfe's Pain is Beauty. Look at that cover to that one. Just really nice. For those of you unfamiliar with Chelsea Wolfe, singer-songwriter out of Sacramento, California, and this is actually her fourth studio album. She's done some EPs, collaborations, and various other things. And this was put out on the Sargent House record label, home to Japanese rockers Boris. And beautiful packaging on this one. 2-record set. Everything comes in really nice picture sleeves. There's Chelsea right there. Lyrics printed on it. Pressing, beautiful pressing. All the labels are different, and they have big Roman numerals on them. There's the other sleeve. Nice list of credits on there, and the vinyl version also comes with a really cool download card there. So that's the vinyl version. From what I understand, there's certain ones that are actually clear, but I got the black one. I'm not sure if you knew until you open it up whether you got black or clear. Also available on CD and digitally, of course. So those of you unfamiliar with Chelsea Wolfe, as I mentioned, singer-songwriter of Sacramento. There are so many cool female artists coming out of the underground that are just great, and there's some of the most exciting musicians and artists that I've been looking forward to new releases from. Those of you guys that watch my channel regularly, you know I'm a huge Zola Jesus fan, and Chelsea Wolfe is somewhere in the spectrum of Zola Jesus. A solo songwriter, dark, and Chelsea Wolfe is more guitar driven than Zola Jesus is, but they kind of are playing in the same ballpark here. With Chelsea, her music is really multi-layered. I wrote a little list of some descriptive terms that I put down. It's very hypnotic, droney. There's strings, piano, there's treated guitars, treated acoustic guitars, and then you have her glorious voice. It's affected, both with an E and an A, and sad, longing, and just lovely. Just a great, great singer. She was recently featured on an episode, for those of you that familiar with the Amoeba record store, there's 3 of them. There's one in LA, and then one in San Francisco and one in Berkeley, California, and they do a weekly, well, semi-regularly feature called What's in My Bag, where they have various musicians come in and they give them some money to go around shopping and show what they bought. When I was on tour in 2004, we played at the one in San Francisco, and they had given us money to shop, but this was all pre What's in My Bag, so never had the opportunity to shoot an episode for myself. But she did an episode, and I was really happy to see her show several Townes Van Zandt records. I'm also a huge Townes Van Zandt fan, and kind of a folk country singer, and so it's cool to know that that's something that she listens to. Not that you or audibly hear that influence in the music, but I think from a lyrical perspective, the darkness, the sadness, kind of you can kind of see it. But yeah, so as I said, it's a 2-record set. And I picked out 3 favorite songs of mine, and I have to just start off right off the bat. The closing track is my absolute favorite song on this album. It is called Lone, and it's just this little, almost, I don't want to use the word lullaby, but since it closes the album, it's like, if you think of like the Smiths' Louder Than Bombs with the song Asleep, it's just this nice little, almost like a goodbye, and it's just such a great track. And the lyrics from that one: when the wind takes them all away from here, away from me, when the sorrow is all gone, it is buried in the soil. It's just really a great closing track, and my favorite song on the entire album. It's short, and it's just it's beautiful. Another one is We Hit a Wall, which is the second track on the album. And I was recently watching a performance of her. She was performing it like some sort of a little art space, and it was just really magnificent. A lot of the theme on the album seems to reflect a lot around relationships and, I don't know, maybe very chaotic relationships, ends of relationships, and it's really present in the lyrics and also in the delivery. There's a certain amount of someone getting it out there verbally, but then also, with the way the vocals are recorded and presented, it gives them this almost like a mystique and this like blanketed effect, and it's really an interesting juxtaposition there. The track House of Metal, which is the third track on the side one. The intro, it's really cool. Not that it sounds like The Cure, but it really reminds me of stuff of the technique The Cure would use, where they would start a song with one instrument, and when it makes a pass through the chord progression, the second instrument comes in, then the third instrument, and then finally the vocals come in. And a song Just Like Heaven, but this is nowhere near as poppy as Just Like Heaven, but with that same kind of production technique, songwriting technique, and just really excellent. Vocals are great. Just an excellent singer overall. And I want to mention one other track too, because there's a song on here. It's right before. It's on the side 4, and it's called "They'll Clap When You're Gone." And that song title is just so brilliant. It has this treated acoustic guitar. It's in 6/8 time. For those of you familiar with that, it's it's like a compound of 3/4, like a wall. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the title, very up to interpretation. They'll clap when you're gone. Without even reading the lyrics or just seeing that title, it's just interesting because they'll clap as if they're celebrating your life, or they're clapping as if it's like good riddance. So right away, before I even heard the album, when I saw that title, it just interesting, very interesting. So I just have to say, I highly recommend this album. I'm gonna have a link down in the description box to grab it. Like I said, it's in the ballpark of Zola Jesus, female singer-songwriter, brilliant, affected vocals, cool piano, viola, strings, some drums, guitars, and it's definitely one of the best albums of 2013, and you'll be hearing more about this one coming soon. So yeah, Chelsea Wolfe, Pain is Beauty. So I will be seeing you guys next week with my best albums of 2013 features. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing, and tell your friends.